What are you doing? Get out of there. What's over there? Whatever it is, leave it alone. Come out here, like you gonna play out here. I'm gonna change my shirt. I'm gonna go in the house. So we got a new plant, and this pot is much too small, and it's too tight for all of them to survive in that one place. So I'm helping them out. But I'm probably gonna use all this. Let's take this out, see what we got. We may have more plants than what we thought. Some of them gonna stay in here, but I want to see how many. When did I? Oh, I watered it yesterday, cause I was like, why is it so wet? Uh, let's see. It's 3 plants. So let's take one out and oh, simple. Or not. Cut some of these roots, unfortunately. They'll grow back. Okay. So we got her out. She don't look bad. She's got a few leaves that um, look a little damaged. But you know what? I'm gonna snip that off. cut that part off. Yeah, this is a nice looking plant. I might need a little bit more soil. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more. That's a good height though. That's a perfect height. Just need a little bit more soil. And don't let that fool you, honey. That that's real. That's the real deal Holyfield. That little spiky thing met my finger, and my finger was like, oh, she ain't playing. Okay, so this is an agave. I looked it up yesterday. Hey, Phoenix, this is an agave. And I looked it up yesterday and forgot. I need to start writing stuff down and putting it in my notebook so when I come back, I can tell you guys. But I'll write it down and tell you tomorrow because it looks like I'm going to have to order some more soil. Where are you, Gizmo? Gizmo, didn't I tell you to stay over here? Oh, rascal. Okay, I'm going to need some more soil. So what I'm going to probably do is put these two back in here because, and I don't like doing that. I don't like bothering the plants like twice in a row, but I don't have any more soil and I'm pretty sure they'll be okay until tomorrow. They should be fine until tomorrow. Let me put this, let me put this in here so they don't be naked. Ow! I need to put on some gloves. This thing really stuck me. I'm your friend. I'm not trying to hurt you. Okay. It'll be okay till tomorrow. But I just wanted to separate them. I want everybody to have their own pot so they can spread out. So I do need to get two more pots, probably this size. Do they have what agave it is? Yeah, they do. Agave. Celsi multicolor. That's what it is. It's a multicolor agave, when it gets a little bit bigger and if it gets enough sun, and I'm pretty sure it'll get enough sun here in California, the yellow will really pop against that green, because some agaves are just green, but this has the yellow border, and the yellow really pops. And then the spikes, if they get enough sun and they're loving the area, the spikes turn really red. So it's a contrast between the green, the yellow around the border, and then those bright red tips. So I've been wanting to start my agave collection. So I think this is a pretty good start. I don't think these get really big. I think they get more wide than they do tall. So this is a good agave for my collection, because my plants are potted. Um, the only thing we have like really in the garden is the roses and some jade. But all my, and those are my father-in-law's plants. But all of my, why am I doing this when I have a broom? All of my, Gizmo, Gizmo like a toddler. You know how you got a toddler and they get too quiet? You be like, what are they doing? That's that's him when he outside. If I don't see him or hear him running around, I'll be like, okay, where are you? I know he's only looking for the little dog next door. But the little dog next door rarely comes outside. His daddy don't let him outside like that. And I don't Gizmo, you know, he don't understand that every time you come outside don't mean your little friend gonna be outside. Because your little friend daddy ain't like your mom and dad. They keep him in. They keep his little ass in the house. Gizmo little butt stay outside. He don't be outside just when y'all see us out here. He outside all day. Like, you know, I'm putting some of this top dressing, the part that I ain't spilling, I'm putting in here. I need to order some more of that cute top dressing, because this ain't really cute. I just use a little bit. The top dressing helps to keep the, sometimes your lower leaves, it helps to keep them from sitting in like wet soil, because it's rocky and those rocks don't retain water. I get more dirt. on me than I do. Okay, it's hot out here. So everybody is talking about that movie Deliverance. Is it Deliverance? Is that the name of it? I think so. Everybody is talking about that, honey. That's got the Christians going crazy. Saying stuff like they're not going to watch it because it's demonic. I even heard, and I was really surprised at this, but I even heard Kev on stage say that he wasn't going to watch it, that he's not watching it. And I'm like, what? You? And I mean, I know that he is a Christian comedian, but is it that serious? Is it that serious to where you can't, as a Christian, you can't watch it? Is that serious? I mean, it's a movie. If you've seen what's that other the Omen, or what's the other movie where um the girl got possessed? If you've seen any of those movies, why can't you watch this? Yeah, but all of those other demonic movies, it's all the same. So did they not watch those either? And how are the demons going to come out of the demons are gonna what? Come out of the TV screen? Do they understand that the movie is on film? Where they think the demons gonna come from? Like, is the demons lurking around in the TV? I mean, in the cable? Like, where the demons gonna come from? And it's funny because some of this is coming from people that I know. I'm really surprised. Like, I'm like, y'all tripping like that? I didn't know y'all was like that. I did not know y'all was like that. I really didn't. So, y'all scared of demons coming out of TVs? Like, if y'all that scary, you ain't saved. If you harboring that much fear, you can't be saved. Cause I don't have the spirit of fear. That ain't my ministry. How you saved? What they be saying? I'm covered in the blood. You ain't covered by the blood in your own house? I'm covered by the blood. But you scared to watch a movie? I don't know, child. I'm gonna watch it and see. I want to see what they scared of. I guess the spirit of the movie, but it's a very Christian movie. I got to see because I'm not scared of no shit on TV. It's the real life people that freak me out. Let me let you get a little bit of sun. I'm gonna take y'all back to the back. Mm, I'll be right back. Didn't I tell you to go back up there? Oh, you know what? I need to do this while I'm out here. Hold on, Gizmo. You can go back. Let me do this while I'm out here. Let me cut this. Somebody was praying in tongues in the movie. This poor little plant, she dead. Let me pull up all these dead folks. Oh, she's still attached. She don't need to be though. All right, Mama, you did what you were supposed to do. So this is all that's left of my hen and chicks. This was the hen. This was the mama, and she passed away. And so she's got one, two, three, four, five babies left. That's it. I'm so sad because once they flower, they die. So I'm hoping that some of the seeds from these plants went into the soil and I'll have um, some more. But if not, that's that. That's their cycle of life. And it looks like we got some spider mites right there. Like we had. So that's that. All of these passed away. I wish I had brought a bag out here. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if more are going to sprout in here or what. But we shall see. You look like you get too much sun. Am I going to put you in the back? Do I have a trash bag in here? Of course not. Why would I have things that I need? Hold on. I found the trash bag. Gizmo like a toddler. He, when it's almost nap time, they get real antsy. So I'm like, yeah, yeah, go ahead, walk that off. So when you go in the house, you'll take a nap and won't be getting on my nerves about coming outside. I don't know. I don't know if the babies, I think they can mature and throw off other plants, but I'm not sure. Because that's my first one. That was the first one that I ever purchased. So I don't know if they mature and throw. They have to. I'm pretty sure they do. We're going to see because I only got 5 left in that pot. I have another pot, but it's a different. It's hen and chicks, but it's a different kind of variety. So I'm not really sure. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we gonna find out because I had posted a picture of them on my plant in this succulent group that I'm in, and everybody was like, "Oh no, they're about to die," and I was like, "What?" They were like, "Yeah, when they flower, they die," and I was like, "All of them?" They were like, "No, just the ones that are flowering." But I should have asked. Well, will there be more? I'm gonna ask somebody in the group. Since the mama died, the main plant died because did she flower? I think so. Yeah, she died too. So I'm gonna ask because it's some left in the pot, and I wonder since they didn't flower, are they gonna have babies? Because they didn't flower. 5 of them left in the pot didn't flower. And I don't know if they were not mature enough to flower or they gonna throw off other plants. This will be interesting. But I am gonna ask somebody in the group though. What's gonna happen? Let me put this stuff up. Ah, I forgot to do that. I can do that. You all want to go in the house? Not the back door. You have to make this way. Go back there. Come on. You gotta go back this way. You gotta wait for me because I think Daddy said he's finna take a shower. Let me pull these off of here. I hope ain't no frog in here, child. And I'm gonna have to. I've been looking at this. I'm gonna have to get her baby off soon because it looks big enough to survive on its own. Please don't fly away. Dang, I hate when the leaf won't come off. What that is? I mean, she is sprouting plants everywhere. Up, ants. And I need some more soil. I need a little bit more soil for this. And we got a few ants in there. Oh, it's dry. And I just watered this, I just watered it. I'm gonna put this in here until I can find a trash can. Until tomorrow. Let me give her some water. Come on, Gizmo. Gizmo. Gizmo, come on. Come on, you ready to go in the house? You hot? We going in the house. It's warm out there. Come on, buddy. Daddy must came in here and cut the TV on. Stop leaving that TV on when you're not in. I'm gonna leave the TV on and the light. They'll be glad the lights weren't on. Don't y'all fall. My coffee pot is acting weird. Like, like the filter ain't filtering. And the coffee grounds are coming through. So the bottom of the The bottom of the cup of coffee be having like coffee grounds down there. And I don't know what that means. But I don't like it. I mean, I didn't drink any coffee grounds, and I didn't see it until I got down to the bottom of the coffee. What's the matter? You want some water? Hold on, let me get this some water. You want some water? Here, come here. Here, go get it. I'm finna change my clothes. I'm coming. As soon as I find a shirt and a pair of pants to put on. Put these little shorts. Because I don't like to sit around in clothes that I done been out in the garden with. Because it be dirt particles everywhere. And I definitely don't want that dirt in my bed. I gave you some water. You won't go down there and get it. You gotta go get it. Okay. My husband gonna come in here and be like, "It's so dark in here." Mind your business. I know this water hot. It is. I should. Say, why is this remote not working? Such. I think that I am turning into a boomer. I really do. Like, I feel, at first, I didn't feel like a boomer and would get mad if someone referred to me as a boomer. But I'm giving boomer energy. I'm giving such boomer energy lately. I'm starting to feel boomer-ish. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing because, I'm blessed to even be a boomer. Some people didn't make it to boomer status. So I'm blessed to be here. But the energy is different. So, hey Melissa? Excuse me. So I saw that Beyonce released a whiskey today. I don't know if she released it today. I think she released it today because today is her birthday. I think she released it today. And it retails for close to $80. I think some places are selling it for $80. You know, it's a nice bottle. I think it's Sir something. Sir David, I think. I think it's Sir David. I don't have my other phone and I can't look it up, but I think it's called Sir David, and it is it's close to $80. But they have said that the whiskey has already won awards at liquor, where they do the liquor at, and she didn't, of course they didn't say that it was, she hasn't said that this is the first time that she's coming out saying that that's her whiskey, because she put it in the show anonymously under somebody else's name. So, it wouldn't, yeah. So it wouldn't be like, oh, that's Beyonce's, we hate her, don't let it win. So it must be good whiskey for people that um enjoy a good whiskey. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try it. I want to try it and see, because I bought my husband for Christmas a nice these two nice whiskey glasses. I think they're on the channel with the whiskey cubes that you put in the freezer to chill, so that you don't use ice cubes and water down the whiskey. They have these stones, whiskey stones, that you can keep in the freezer, and when you get ready to have your whiskey, you put those stones in the glass, pour the whiskey on top of that, and it's supposed to chill the whiskey. I don't mind ice though. I don't mind my drink getting a little watered down, and it depends on the actual taste of the whiskey. Because if it's too strong, then I do want an ice cube to kind of water it down a little bit. But that's because I'm not really a drinker like that. I don't drink that often. Even though we do have a bar with, you know, tequila, um, vodka. We got a bar, okay? Just leave it there. We do have a bar, um, but I don't drink. Me or my husband, we don't drink often. But I'm the type of person. If someone comes over to the house and they drink, I'll be liking to have nice stuff. I'm a top shelf alcohol purchaser. If you come over to my house, you're not gonna drink no cheap liquor, because I don't like cheap stuff. So yeah, I would purchase. I'm probably going to um get it and review it, even though I'm not a whiskey connoisseur. I'm not gonna be able to say, oh yeah, it has notes of applewood and cedar. I would have to read and see what notes it is supposed to have, because I wouldn't be able to tell just from there. But there are people who are, whiskey connoisseurs, and they know what the whiskey is supposed to taste like, how it tastes, especially if it's supposed to be aged for a certain. They can taste it because they know what it's supposed to taste like. That ain't me. I ain't that person. Stay up there. Don't get down. Thank you. Stay right there. Um. Oh no, I like y'all still here. A scam called me. Phoenix, tell me if y'all still here, cause I don't want to be on here talking and y'all gone. Am I early? No, you're always late. Mason, you know you're not early. You always late. But we just talking about Beyonce's whiskey. We not really talking about nothing. serious. Beyonce. Oh, okay. Beyonce dropping her whiskey. So I will try it. I will buy a bottle to try it and see. It's a nice and I like, pretty bottles. If the bottle looks nice, I like that. And it's a very classy looking bottle pulling up at the game. Late. Speaking of games, my grandson has a football game this weekend. And the game starts at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Oh, okay, Mason. Well, yeah, you do what you supposed to be doing. If you supposed to be doing your college work, get that work done. I don't mind you being late if that's what you doing. You do that work. You get them grades. That's your number one priority is them grades. So I am not looking forward to a 7 p.m. football game. I'm really not. Because it's gonna be at least it's like 2 hours. The game ain't gonna be over till like 9 o'clock. I like them early games. Like he played JV last year and his games was like at 1 o'clock. They was over by like 3:30. You gonna get you some of that Beyonce whiskey. I'm pretty sure, Beyonce has a lot of fans. I'm pretty sure her fans are, going to get the whiskey because I don't think people were too happy about her skincare because I think it was a little bit too expensive for people. Um, and I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but I did get the Tabitha Brown. Uh, what was it? Sweet potato pie, shampoo, and conditioner. I like the conditioner, but I didn't like the shampoo. And I didn't really like the scent. And I didn't really like the price point. I purchased it because it was Tabitha Brown. I'm trying to support a African American female, but when people put out things and you don't like it, it's hard to support them again because like I didn't like it. And I think that's how a lot of people were with Beyonce's, like, what was this? Was it skincare or just like shampoo and conditioner and stuff like that? I don't think a lot of people purchased it. I use child, I don't forgot. I know it when I see it though. It's in a green bottle, and I'm too lazy to get up and show it to you. But that's all I use. I'm a creature of habit. I used to use Suave. I used to use Suave in what VO5. I used to, like not really trip off, and I still don't. I'm not gonna use some expensive shampoo and conditioner on my hair because I don't think that expensive shampoo and conditioner does anything different than sacred. Yeah, her hair care. I don't think the expensive stuff does any different than the stuff that you may get from the dollar store because I love Suave. I don't have a problem with Suave. I would use that in a minute. You know, if my money get funny, um, I don't have a problem going to the dollar store. I really don't. I'm not that person that is too big to shop at the dollar store. I will go to the dollar store in a minute. I love the dollar store. Oh, I like Dove too. Dove. Does my husband use? I don't think he uses Old Spice. I don't think he does. Is he in there cooking? No, it's too late for that. It's 3:20, so he can't be cooking. So my husband and his coworkers they saved a little girl yesterday. A little girl ran away from home. He said he thinks she was like maybe 12 or 13 years old. Ran away from home. Tried to get on the bus with no money. Said she didn't have no money. And the bus driver called it in. And they ended up calling the police. No, they didn't. The little girl told them where she lived. And one of the female supervisors came, called my husband. He came. They took the little girl home. When they got home, the police was at her house. Her parents had called her in missing, and they returned her home safe. Watch your kids, y'all. She running away, 12 years old. It ain't and these kids don't understand. It ain't nothing out here in these streets at night. It was at night. It was about 11 o'clock last night, or maybe a little bit earlier, maybe about 10. She out by herself, called herself running away from home, and I think the lady asked her why, and she was just like, I don't know. And with kids, I don't know means I don't want to talk about it. Having kids is a very hard job. It ain't easy. It's not for the weak. Because you could be thinking everything fine, and then your kid out here thinking in 15 minutes I'm gonna run away or sneak out. Sneak out the back door, you thinking, or out the window. That's what my son used to do all the time. Until I finally told him, I caught him doing it. And I told him, don't go out that window no more. If you want to leave, go out that front door. I'm not going to say a word to you, but I don't want you jumping out that window because you could jump out there. Even though the window was on the first floor, it was still a drop. I said, you can jump out that window and fall the wrong way, and your ass will be laid out on the side of the house, and nobody will know. Don't jump out that window no more. And he stopped doing it. He's just thought, I'm finna go with my friends, or he would just walk out the front door and leave. I would much rather you just walk out that front door. You coming back? What you sneaking out for? And the crazy thing was, he could sneak out the window, but he couldn't come back that way. He would have to come back through the front door. And I'm sitting there watching TV or something, and he come through the front door. I'm thinking he in his room watching TV because he didn't left the TV on. So I'm thinking he and I had been upstairs or whatever. I'm thinking he in his room. This boy didn't went out the window. That's the kind of stuff that kids will do. And I'm not saying all kids, because there are some kids that, ain't about to, they not about that jumping out the window life like me. If my mama said I couldn't go, I just couldn't, I just go in my room and cry. I can't go. But I'm not about to jump out the window and go after she done said I can't go. But, sometimes you have kids that will do that. And for whatever reason, this young lady decided to run away from home. Probably scared the hell out of her parents. But I'm just glad that, my husband and his coworkers were able to make sure that she made it home safely. Yeah, Gizmo is our baby. Yeah, God was truly watching over her last night because she was out just wandering around the streets by herself. And we don't live in a bad area. Like, we don't live in a really high crime area, but you never know. People are driving around, at night. You never know what could happen. And you just don't want to see a child just out there by themselves. You just, I'm just so grateful that the people that my husband works with are really kind-hearted people. That that shows that people that care about children and their welfare, like, that ain't in their job description. They could have just called the police and said, "Hey, this little girl on such and such street." No, they picked her up and took her home to make sure she got there safely. That shows that, someone someone cares about kids. Yeah, just that one time. It only takes one time. My mama's friend, her daughter tried drugs for the first time, and they think whatever she had was laced with something. And this was back, it had to have been in the 70s, and it happened at her school, and she passed. And that was her only child. And she was a kid like me, had never did nothing. Her mama's pride and joy, and she got hold of something at school, and they killed her. And that did something to her mama. I grew up, I had this thought, and I've had this thought all my life. I never want to do anything to myself that's going to hurt my mama. You know what I mean? That's why, as a kid, I never tried no drugs. I never ran away. I wasn't messing with no, boys like that, all out here and stuff, because I didn't want to hurt my mama. Even as an adult, there were certain things that I didn't want to do because I didn't want it to get back to my mama. And I didn't want my mama to, you know, look at me. I didn't want her to be disappointed in me. Even as an adult, it was certain things that I wouldn't do. I wasn't going to do nothing for me to end up in jail because I knew that would drive my mom. My mama would lose her mind. Lose her mind. I remember the first time my son went to jail, and I had to tell my mama that he had went to jail. She just cried. She was so hurt. She just cried. She cried more than I did. And in my mind, I was saying if it was me, she would be even worse. I would never go anywhere and not tell her, "Hey mom, I'm going to be with my friends." Um I'm grown. And I would call my mama and tell her, "Hey, we going out tonight. We going to be at such and such. I'll call you in the morning." And sometimes my mama will be like, "No, call me when you get back. I don't care what time it is." And I would be like, "Mama, it's gonna probably be late. I don't care." I would have to call my mama at 2:30 in the morning. "I'm at home." So no, I wouldn't do nothing. I wouldn't do nothing to hurt her while she was alive. And when my mama passed, when she passed away, that weight was lifted off of me. I was like, "Oh, I can get buck fuck wild now. Mama gone." Yeah, I didn't I ain't crazy. No, it was women. It was women who did it. I ain't that crazy while she was here. Bobby can. Well, did you take some of that chicken?
I took some of the chicken that Mom and Pop had bought.
Whatever. Make me see. Um Mason, honey. See, the thing was, not only did I have a curfew, but the person that I went out with, my mama had to know the boy. He had to come to the house and ring the doorbell and ask for me. And my mama was like, "She's supposed to be back here about 10:30. And if she ain't back here by 10:30, I'm gonna call your mama." "Yes, ma'am. If you gonna be late, call me." Mama wasn't playing. She didn't play that. Mama had you ain't gonna be ripping and running in these streets. It ain't nothing out here at night for a girl. There's no reason for you to be ripping and running in these streets. Yeah, me either. I had a fear. Like when my mom told me that her friend had lost her daughter, I had a serious fear in high school of somebody trying to, put something in my drink and I would die or whatever. So I wasn't drinking shit. And I wouldn't walk away from nothing that I had. If I did, I wasn't drinking it no more. I did that at clubs and everything. If I had to get up, I wouldn't drink it no more because you can't trust nobody. You don't know what people will do. I mean, now I wouldn't even go to clubs now. I want to find a nice like cigar bar somewhere where people my age be. My mama made my man take tests, hard questions too. If he got more than three wrong, dating me was a big no. Well, we've been together for 6 years, so my mama loves him and trusts him. Girl, my mama was only letting me go out with boys that she knew. She had to know your mama. Or she had to know somebody that know you. I wasn't just going out with some random boys. And they had to be church. They had to be churchy. Oh, you don't go to church? Mm-mm, you can't talk to my baby. My baby a little woman of God. Out here messing with some sinner? Heck no. I was talking to the church boys. When I was in high school, them was the only boys that I really talked to. Like boys that went to my church or boys that went to other churches that, we went to because my husband went to my church. That's how I met his butt. We went to the same church when we was kids. When I have games, if I get ejected from a game, I never hear. What was you playing? Honey, mama was serious. She was serious about her child. She was like, don't get involved with these boys because they only want one thing and one thing only. And mama wanted to make sure that I graduated and went to college and all of that kind of stuff before I got pregnant. And I did. I wasn't about to have no baby out of wedlock. That was a big no-no for me. Like I really did not want to have a baby out of wedlock. I wanted to be married and basketball. I wanted to be married and um, before I had kids. And thank God that did happen for me, even though that marriage didn't work. I was still married. I still did what the Lord said do. I got married and things just didn't work out the way I planned it. But I don't regret it. I had two kids out of it, and how many grandkids? Five. Well, I got seven, but two of them are bonus children. They are my grandson's brothers, but I claim them too. So I got five natural and two bonus. But my bonus babies, I love them too. What are you doing? Why you move your blanket? Why you take your blanket out your bed? I've been doing this. I be doing this like if I'm on the phone. If I'm on the phone or I'm just sitting around bored, I will add to it. What is this called? I think it's a Zentangle. I think it is. I like you too, Antonio. I like everybody. So what y'all watching? I need something new to watch. I'm gonna watch The Deliverance. Is that what it's called? Whatever that thing is that everybody's talking about. I'm gonna watch that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna watch that when we get off of here. Cause everybody talking about it. All the Christians. All I can, I'm not a drawer. I wish that God had gave me that gift, but he did not give me the gift of drawing. I enjoy I want to start back to painting. I'm not good at it, but I want to I still want to do it. I like to do stuff that I may not, if it brings me joy, I like to do it. And painting, um, watercolor, I enjoy. So I'm gonna start back to um, doing that. I want to like do landscape, trees, and you know, I live on the bay, so I want to like go to the park and just paint. It may not come out perfect. Fear the Walking Dead on Netflix is one. I don't know. The Walking Dead, that storyline got weird. I dropped their ass. I didn't even know people were still watching that. It got weird to me, and I stopped watching. Melissa, I saw. Is Melissa still here? Melissa, you still here? I saw our girl came back on the scene today. I knew she wasn't gonna stay gone. I knew she wasn't. Her butt can't stay gone. She came back today. She's still fussing. I said, girl, I knew that girl wasn't gonna and she just put her videos on incognito. They'll be back. Yeah, she back. Girl, we gonna recycle we gonna recycle the pajamas that we had last year. We got Halloween pajamas. We we got so many Christmas pajamas because for the last couple of years I've been buying new Christmas pajamas. We about to recycle them pajamas we had last year. I'm not buying no new pajamas. I got too many pajamas. This whole time I didn't ask my child for his number. I found him by the mosquito bites on his legs. What? He got that many? The mosquito bites that bad that you can see them? You supposed to know what number your child is though. I gotta find my y'all keep talking. Let me see if I can find my shirt. If I can find it, I'm gonna show it to y'all. Cause my closet is a mess. Is this it? Oh, no, here it is. But oh, what happened to this? Yes, no. Did you poke a hole in my numbers? I think you did. I'm gonna kick your butt. This this my shirt for my son's football team. It say Granny on the back, and on the front it's got the team name, Hayward Aggies. So I'm be out here, but this ain't his number no more, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to cover it. I might cover it with something. Cause he changed numbers. But that shirt cost a lot of money. I had that shirt made. And it cost too much money for me to change we gonna wear that same shirt. Oh, he spent the summer in Jamaica. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you gotta girl, you gotta find out what number he is. You gotta be out here. Yeah, my husband, he got one too. Because one game out the season, they asked for a person in your family, the team's family, to come out on the field to represent them, to hold the, it's called the chain game, where they hold the number of downs and stuff. And so last year they asked Papa to do it, and his shirt say Papa in the back. So he gonna do it again this year. We be at them games now. We are definitely football grandparents. We gonna be at the game. When my nephew was playing baseball when he was younger, we went to all the games. When he got older, we wasn't going to as many of the games. But when his games started coming on TV, we watched all the games. But we used to be baseball auntie and uncle because when he was little, we went to almost all his games. My nephew. That's how we kind of like got into sports because I'm not really a sports person. But my grandson playing football, yeah, I'm gonna be there. Now I don't know what I think he's gonna be a running back this year. Cause last year he was a safety. But I think this year he had a growth spurt. He looks like a totally different kid. I cannot wait to take pictures, because we always take pictures after the game, to take pictures and compare him to what he looked like last year because he has grown so much and his facial structure has changed a lot. You know how boys I think do that more than girls. Like their face starts to, really look, they really start to kind of look like a young man. Girls to me still have, kind of baby faces for a long time. Like I don't think my granddaughter really looks different. I think the only thing that makes her look different is her hair makes her look more mature. But to me, her face, she still looks like a kid. He looked like a kid, but he looks different. Oh, he a wide receiver. He a big dude. He a big guy. So yeah, we are football grandparents. So connection, I knew she would come back. We not, we know you gonna get mad, girl, but we know you gonna come back. You like YouTube. I like, the relationships that I have formed with people on YouTube. I enjoy talking to y'all. If I don't see you guys for a couple of days, I'll be like, oh, where, well, Phoenix, I'm going to see Phoenix on Facebook. But if I don't see Melissa or Tina, or Naya, Mason be here, I'm like, where y'all at? If I don't see y'all for a couple of days. So these are relationships that, we get used to. And I know that connection is the same way. Like she wants to be friends with people, but it's just so hard for her to maintain friendships. He's 6'2" and I'm 5'6". You 5'8". God dog. I'm 5'3". You been in a travel tizzy. Why? Why you been? It's halftime. Is the game going on now? Who I wish this water was cold. lips are dry. I'm trying not to buy any candy. My best friend called me, and I'm not gonna put her business on the street. I'm not gonna say like how much she weigh, but she told me how much she weighed, and she's under 200 pounds. She in the 100s. And I'm not jealous, but I'm just like, damn, I'm still fat. I don't want to be the fat friend. I don't. I do not want to be the fat friend. So I'm gonna have to. I told my husband, I was like, when she texted me and told me that she had lost weight, I was like, oh, I can't be the fat friend. I don't care. I don't want to be the fat friend. So I'm gonna have to chill out on these snacks. Cause see, that's my problem. At night, late at night, I be sitting here eating, what is these things? Swedish fish. I be sitting here eating Swedish fish and candy corn at 11 o'clock at night and drinking soda. I gotta stop doing that shit. I gotta stop. That and see, that's my thing. Like I be eating Swedish fish or what's them Sour Patch Kids. I be dogging them at night. I put the little bag in the bed and I just be sitting there watching YouTube videos, eating Swedish fish and candy corn, anything I can get my hands on. And I don't get a sweet tooth. I don't get a sweet tooth during the day. During the day, I don't be tripping off of candy. But at night, that candy demon get all up on top of me. Do you hear me? That sweet tooth demon be all on me at night. Oh, ACL, that's a serious injury. What you had a lot of physical therapy? Cause that's serious. So we gonna have to do something about we gonna have to figure out something better to snack on so that I can lose some weight too. Because I don't want to be fat. I don't want to be the fat friend. It's cool when you and your bestie, when both of y'all fat. That's cool. But when your bestie ain't fat no more and you fat by yourself, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Yeah, because I messed up my knee and I had heck of physical therapy. And my knee is still stiff to this day. And that, when did it happen? 2009, I think. Either 2008 or 2009. One of those is when I had surgery on my knee. So, y'all, we going I'm gonna be doing some exercise videos. We gonna start back to doing smoothies. We gonna be doing exercise. I'm gonna be posting exercise videos, weigh-ins, smoothies because I do want to get back in. Because I don't know what it is. Lately, I just really haven't been wanting salads. But I go through that though. Sometimes I have a love hate relationship with salads, but also I want to wait and see what my um colonoscopy results were. Because if it comes back that I do have um, serious IBS or something that, is really affecting my colon, I am going to change my diet. Like this time, I'm going to be serious because I think that that's part of my problem. Like, I have never been serious about my diet. Like, when they told me that I had IBS, I was like, sure. And, I never really followed the IBS diet, or I didn't really follow the gluten free diet like I should have been. And I really think that that's the problem. I know I'm the problem. I am the problem. When it comes to following a diet the way that you're supposed to, I'm the problem. I'm not doing right. So I got to work on that. Oh, you see the little thing behind me, the little moon? It's supposed to have these little lights attached to it. It's supposed to have little twinkle lights, but I don't know how to attach it. I meant to have my husband look at it to see how you supposed to attach it and turn the little lights on. Cause it don't have a little thing in here to. Okay, Gizmo. Who was that? Gizmo. Oh, maybe you're supposed to clip it on there with this? No, that don't make sense. What do you put it on there with? Because there's nothing to clip it on there. Well, it worked. Hey, buddy, calm down. Is that going to even be cute? And how long is this going to last? I don't know how to clip it on there. It don't have nothing to clip it on there. I don't know, child. I'm asking my husband to figure it out when he get home. Who's that at the door? Who was that? Who is that? Oh, my sister-in-law. I was like, who's that? Come sit down. So, um, I want to rearrange my room. I want everything to be pink and black. That's my color scheme for the rest of the year. So, I'm buying all pink and black stuff. I need to crochet. I haven't crocheted anything. I need to make some more frogs because I only have um I only have four left. I've basically given away all of the frogs that I made. I gave away so many frogs for Christmas. Like, a lot of my friends, almost all the family, got a frog for Christmas. I know they was like, a frog? A frog. And you probably gonna get another one this Christmas. I know my niece and nephew be like, my auntie is a weirdo. Yes. Thank God you have a weird auntie. Everybody needs to have a weird auntie. Everybody. If you don't have a weird auntie, you're not living. Let me show you these hats that I have made and have not worn. So now that my hair is short, um, these hats will probably come in handy. So I made this one. I didn't really like the color, but it is what it is. Yeah, this gonna be a nice little hat. Cause you know I ain't got no hair. This will keep my little head warm. I'll be out here with my little hat, cover up my little ears if we go walking. So I made this one. It's a little beanie. Very easy pattern. I guess that's why I made so many. Then I made this one out of a different yarn. This is like a little, kind of like a little tammy tam. Okay, tam. This one is cute. I like the colors. All my hats are. I either made this last year or earlier in the year. And last year, for the winter, I was wearing wigs. So I wasn't really wearing no hats. I got that one. I think I'm going to send this one to my nephew because he in St. Louis and they got real winters there. Because this one is big. He got a lot of hair. So I think I'm going to send him this one. My husband, he want one like this, but he wanted it black. So I got to make him one. Child, I don't know what I was doing when I made this one. I don't know why I made two out of that yarn that I don't like. I don't know why I did that. I need to give this one to somebody that's got dreads or got more hair than me. My husband said it looked like a chef hat. I don't know what went wrong. And then I got this one. This one is cute. I like this. It reminds me of Neapolitan. Is that the ice cream? Neapolitan? This is definitely just fits my head. It's a real beanie. I really like that. And this is just how the yarn um made its own pattern. It's not a design that I did. It's just a pattern that um the yarn did itself. And I think this is one of the ones that I made that you can also wear as a scarf. You can open that up if you want to, but I don't feel like opening it and closing it. And then I made this scarf because I didn't really like this yarn, but I made this little scarf. So whatever color you want to highlight, whatever you got on, you just pull that color to the front. I like that. It's just a little small little scarf um, that's closed up, that you can wear under your jacket, you know, and then you close your little jacket up. You don't have to tie it. And I do have a lot of scarves that's long that you can, wrap around. But this, you just, throw it on And you ain't got to worry about it. It's like a little collar. I love these. I've made these for a few people. So you just put it around your neck and go. Keep you warm. Put your coat on, button your coat up, and you got a nice little scarf under there. It's not too thick. It's just right. You can pull it up and put your little coat on. And I have made them that to the where you can pull them all the way up like this, and it's still scarf in the back. But this one is not big enough for that. You can only go by right here. It's enough to cover your ears, and you put your coat on, it'll stay in the back. It's just not enough to cover your whole head. But I have made them like that though, where you can cover your whole head and still have scarf left. I mean, this is a nice size. When I purchased this yarn, I probably should have like looked at the package and it would tell you how it striped up. It's like a self-striping yarn. And I just didn't really like the colors. I like the colors in the skein, but I didn't like the colors the way it striped up. Like I wanted more of these colors, but you ended up with the darker um, colors. And it just wasn't one of my favorites, but I'm going to use it. Those are all the projects that I worked on and finished. Stuff that I be, doing. And I'm like, oh, okay, I like that. I'll make another one. I This time of year is when I start thinking about projects that, I may want to do as Christmas presents for people. I start around now. Like I do want to make some more of the frogs. A friend of mine who lives in LA, I think her channel is Zelda something. But if you look up Zelda in crochet, she should come up. She is she's a crochet person, artist. And she crochets really nice. And she makes the frogs for nurses at the hospital that she goes to because she goes in for infusions every 3 months or something for her arthritis. And she makes the frogs for her nurses that help out in the infusion center. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you. I'm not going nowhere because you looking like, where you going, mommy? Mommy not going nowhere because you look like you about to panic. I'm just going right here. So, this is a leggy frog. All my frogs be having different expressions on their face, but they're called leggy because of their little long legs. He looks sad, but you kind of change they all of them have, and I love their little imperfections. Like all of my frogs be having like a weird eye, and I can't figure out how to fix that. And I don't want to. I want them all to look different. This is my favorite. I made him with a larger. This is the same pattern. I just used a smaller hook on him in a different yarn. This is baby blanket yarn. So he came out really big and I made his legs. I extended his legs. I probably went a little overboard on the legs, but I like him because I like her because she's so big and fluffy. I didn't give her any cheeks like I did this one, but I don't care. But it is so soft because it's made out of blanket yarn. This one I just could not give to anybody because this is like my favorite. But the ones that I gave away were like similar to this guy. And I have a few that are smaller than this guy, but most of them are like this size that I got. Well, he got a little tail that I didn't cut. Most of them are like this. So I said that I was going to start making some more of them. Okay, Mason, see you later. I said I was going to start making some more because they're really easy to make. They look complicated, but they're not. Trust me, if I'm making them, they're easy because I'm not really a complex crocheter. If the pattern is too complex, I can't do it. So they're real easy. I need to put some medicine on Gizmo's eczema. They're really easy to make. So I think I'm going to start making some more of them now so that I'll have them on hand for Christmas because I do want to probably, give some of them out um, again this Christmas. I know some people are going to be like, didn't, like my granddaughter, she'll be like, didn't you give me one of these last year? Yeah, and I'm giving you another one. You're going to get one every year. I know her. I know she'll be like, Granny, you gave me one of these last year. And you're going to get another one, sweetie. This is something your granny enjoys doing, so just roll with it. I wish my grandma would have made stuff and gave it to me. I would have been so happy. But my grandma didn't like me. That's a story for another day, honey. I don't know why my grandma didn't like me. She didn't hate me, but she didn't like me. And I was her first grandchild. The first one. Usually the first grandchild is the one that get the most love. That first one. But not in my household. My grandma was like, I don't know. I don't know what it was. And as I got older, I wasn't trying to figure it out. I never asked her. I never, like talked to her. Like we never had a conversation or anything. It was just what it was. She didn't hate me, but she didn't, go out of her way to make me feel like she loved me. I don't know. She could have and just had a weird way of showing it. And I think that's why I want to be such a good grandmother because my grandmother wasn't. Just like me, and when their fathers were not there for them, usually they, want to be a better dad than what their dad was. And I think that's why I want to be a better grandmother than what my grandmother was. And I know I am, you know. Shoot, anybody will want me to be their granny because I am. I'm a good grandmother. I'm a good, loving grandma. And, my grandkids have games, or when Amani was playing volleyball, we were volleyball grandparents. When she played basketball, we were basketball grandparents. My grandson is playing football, we football grandparents. We there for our grandkids. And I plan on doing that until I can. If my grandson, because he's going to high school next year, if he plays in high school, we going to try to be there for those games. That's important to me, that the kids know that I love them, you know, and that they're very important to me. And I want to give things to them, that are me. Like all my grandkids have a blanket that I made. I want to crochet them frogs and make sure they get a frog every year. Something that says this is for my grandma. And she didn't go to the store and get that. She made that. One year I crocheted my grandkids Pokemon balls. And they turned out cute too. So that's just, how I am. That's just who I am as a grandma. I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Give Gizmo put some medicine on his little eczema while I'm thinking about it. Charge this phone up and watch this movie that all the Christians are going crazy about. Cause I want to see what this is all about. It can't be all that y'all Christians are. I can't watch it. It's demonic. It can't be that. So I'm getting ready to watch it and see what it's all about. And charge this phone. And I think it's called The Deliverance. It's a Lee Daniels. I think Lee Daniels is the producer. It's called The Deliverance, I think. And I think it's based on a true story about a family that moved into a house, and the house was supposed to have a demonic spirit in it, and it's a black family. Oh, okay. Okay, Phoenix. I think it's a black family, supposedly. Yeah, yeah, it was like Insidious, but it's black. But didn't Insidious have the doll? This family ain't had no doll. This is just supposed to be like a demonic spirit. It's not as bad. And that's what I don't understand. I bet you everybody that is talking crazy about this movie saw The Exorcist. Like, I mean, they out here. I can't watch it because the demonic spirit gonna jump through the TV. Yeah, it is based on a true story. So I mean, I want to see it. I want to see what it's all about. Because at first I was like, Lee Daniels, that's like to me, and I don't dislike Tyler Perry, but I put Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry in the same boat when it comes to movies. I do. But yeah, why did he make the mama white? Because the mama in real life is black. Why did he use Glenn Close and make the mama white? I don't know. But I'm about to find out. And they said like they made her white on the outside, but she like, you know, black acting. I've been thirsty all day. Shit. I hope I ain't got y'all almost fell. And if y'all had failed from there, y'all would have been hurt. I caught y'all right before you fell. You almost fell off the ledge and you would have been hurt. Sure would have. But I caught you. So I'm finna go. I'm definitely not about to. What I had propping this phone up failed. Well, that you know what I meant when I said black on the inside. You know how I don't know because I haven't seen it yet. I can't say. I I can't say, but that's what everybody is saying. That he gave her a kind of blackish. I got to see it. I got to see it for myself so I can judge. So I'm getting ready to watch it now while I'm woke. Cause if I don't want to watch it at night. Cause if I watch it at night, I get too comfortable. I'm going to sleep. So I'm wide awake right now. So I'm gonna watch it now, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow. Cause I know if it's good, I'm gonna want to talk about it. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for being here. I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.